Hello, hello. Mic testing. Hello, 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 hello. Uh, uh, Hello, hello. Yeah, good. Wonder, man. Wonderful, wonderful. Is this good or is this good? I think this this is not good. Yeah, let's go. Mm, How can I make this work so that this is near? I think this is the best place. Why is there an echo here? Better than this, yes. Yeah, this is the best position. This is the best. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's go. I'm guessing this is working. Yeah, man. Okay, let's go. Mm, This is the best position. This is the best position. Okay. So here Leon wants me to get a dog photo from the dog.ceo API and place the photo in the DOM, which I have already done. So instead of this, what I would do is uh, there is no need for this for me. If it's running, that's enough for me. I'll pin this to the side. Now I will do cat API and get cat as a service. Okay. Okay. Free. Man, I don't want to sign up. Then they'll bombard me with emails. Another one, please, man. Yeah, this might work. So, what was his task? Okay, I'll fetch directly, na. There's no need for the function. So fetch function will get this in the form of, okay, let me ask Gemini would be good here, I guess. I'll directly ask Gemini here if it will work or not. Let me test this one out. Stop it. Uh, oh, bye. Wait a second. So I will speak here. Then let's check. Gemini, I want you to just check. Okay, this is working. And if I want to like record randomly, if I press Windows G or the game bar, let's see if it will work or not. Windows G. Everything stopped. Okay, this is working. Hello, hello, mic testing. Hello. Let's see if it will work or not. Everything stopped. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, mic testing. Hello. Yeah, man, it's working. It's wo- Okay, everything is good. Yeah. Gemini, I want you to just I forgot about this. What does fetch send? I want you to understand my thought process. So fetch would send a response. Then I would use dot then to get that response and convert that into JSON format using dot JSON. Then I would again use that thing to like get the correct data. Am I right? Fetch returns a promise for the response. And dot then response starts parsing the body, returns a new process promise. Dot then receives the final JSON data. So my doubt is the first when fetch returns a promise, the response, which format would it be? Can't uh, can't it be like directly JSON data, or which format would it normally be in? It's a response object. The initial response from REST fetch is not the JSON data directly. Representation of the entire HTTP response, including status, headers, body. This is a stream of data, not the final content. Because the body is a stream, you have to use a method like JSON to read the stream to completion and parsing. This is why it's a two-step asynchronous process. Body read as plain text with dot text or as a binary file with blob. Okay. Asynchronous is the stream of data or the final content. Because the body is a stream, you have to use a method like JSON to read the stream to completion and parsing. Body read as plain text with dot text or as a binary file. Okay, man. So what I understood is whenever we use fetch method, it will return a promise, and then after it gets a response, it will return a response object, which is not just the JSON data, but it has the status, whether it returned correctly or not, 200, 400, 400, 404, etc. Then it will also return the headers and the body, in which we have all the data, not just JSON. Which is a stream of data. So we need to use JSON to read the stream, parse the JSON, right? The same response object would also have this object can be parsed, read as JSON or like text also if you use dot text. Okay. So fetch returns an, a promise. Then when it returns the response object, which has everything, like it has the status, the headers, and the body. We need to pass the body in the form of JSON. This step also is asynchronous, so it will return a promise. After the promise returns an object, we will take the data and we need to first we'll console log it. Let's see what this data is showing us. Yeah, so I'll open a new terminal, or can I ask Gemini for the console log? You Gemini, take this main.js file and can you tell me the console.log output for it? Act as a terminal. Is the way did the response go, man? Uh, yeah, yeah. Mm, console output would be, oh, I guess he has the wrong context. Copy path. This file, man. I think I'm making the word harder for myself. Okay, it's in the correct project. See, I told you. So, what the best way to start Gemini is to cd, go to the root folder, then start Gemini here. Let's wait for it to start so that it can have access to everything. Hope the stream is running. Yeah, it's running. Is this? When did I open it? Okay, man. I forgot what it was related to. Yeah, it opened. Okay, let me give the path for it. Gemini, because I opened you in the home directory, I hope you have access to all the files. So, randomly, I will give you the path to that file. You need to access that file and tell me the output. I hope I can do it as many times as possible and not open new instances for every different path file because I opened you in the home directory. Okay. So tell me the output in the console log data. Tell me the output for this. Oh, mm, what are you saying? Hello, always, man. I don't want to press every time. Hello, always, man. Hello, always, man. I don't want to press it. But it's fine, man. Okay, what did it return? Okay, so it will return an array, right? If I do of 0 dot URL, then what will happen? Check again. Let's see what will be the output for this one. Mm, running. I don't know why it's taking so much time. Let's see. Mm, This won't act as let me rename this to Gemini. Yeah. Now coming to this, I would just use node main.js. Okay, it's directly giving me the URL. Now what I need to do is I need to grab an image, document dot query selector of image dot src equals this thing data 0 dot URL. Let's see if it works or not. Yeah, it seems to be working. Yeah, I got the image. Let me refresh once again. This is a good image. Yeah, working. Cat. It's a GIF. Okay, let's go to the next problem. So here is asking create a mouse object that has 4 properties and 3 methods. Mouse, okay. Object, he said, na? Const mouse equals create an object literal. Let me up the ante. I'll try to create it in 3 different ways. The first one would be to create an object literal, which would be like right click. No, these would be methods, right? Color would be a good one. String and size would also be a good one. Number. The third one, what would it be? Shape would be similar. Weight, I guess. Weight would also be good property. Next, I would have methods, right? Methods, I would say. Why is it refreshing every time? Objects, dog, photos, lost galaxy. This doesn't have anything. Let me open Gemini live stream. Ask it directly. I don't think it will work. The Gemini one. Okay, let's leave it. We'll figure it out sometime else. So the next 11:40 already, man. Already 11:40. So the next thing we can do is, as far as I can see, would be left click, console.log. I will close this. Cute, bro. Console.log, left button click. Similarly, I would take the entire thing give it Control D. Oh, it's not working. I'm really bad at this. I would say right. Wait must not be there, no? Control D. I would also delete this line. Control L, comma. Here also. Oh, what do you expect, man? Okay, wait a second. We'll add it. Yeah. So here also would highlight this. Say middle click. I think this shall suffice. Is it okay? I'll ask ChatGPT. Gemini, sorry man, it's taking a lot of time. Single number, property, not types. Type annotations in what a value. Oh, TypeScript. Uh, let's say I want to take it from the user. It's not logically correct. Like object literal, you'll have to define the values. Let's say for function, factory function or constructor or a class, how would we define them? You're right. It's an object equals a word, so it doesn't make sense. The properties are supposed to be user defined. Coming, okay. Turn, color, size. Scroll thing is not working correctly. Mm, touch bar. Additional settings. Two finger scroll. Properties. This device is. No, it was working properly. Now it's not working properly, dude. Okay, let's say two finger. No shortcuts. No. Okay. So what this person is essentially saying is no. So what this person is essentially saying function mouse is dot color. I'll quickly be back from the Mm, okay. An object literal requires you to provide actual values, so it doesn't make sense with the properties. I have to focus and I have to document my things. Open GitHub. Pin it, man. Pin it. Yeah, for today, let's write it here. July 10th, right? July. Okay. So what he essentially is saying is create mouse function return color size. Okay, by default. Constructor is not old school. Is old school. Mouse class is new school. You'll define it inside the constructor. Only the properties, not everything. But in the normal constructor, you'll use everything. Okay, now let me write all of these things because if you do it once, then you won't forget. If you read, you will forget. So, heading would be object literal. Here I would give black. Here size would be, I don't know, man, 43, 43. Weight would be 200 grams, of course. And then, yeah, now we'll create factory function. No function factory mouse inside it will return this entire thing but without these. Yeah, this would work. My doubt here is if we use it in this way, if we return, what would we return? Okay, red 1250 will automatically get assigned. Okay, color, size, weight. My doubt is when I use the factory function and I'm not assigning them anything like I did in object literal, I'm just saying color, comma, size, comma, weight. So when the user passes the parameters and user passes the arguments, and in the function factory functions parameters I have color, size, weight. These will automatically get assigned to their respective color, size, weight in the inside the return. That's one. Next doubt would be, this would be the easiest, right? So I would say const new mouse equals factory mouse of, I would say, white color. Then size would be 20. Weight would be 0.4. Let's see. Console.log new mouse. I need to follow this, man. Pomodoro needs to be there. If not, how much? 126, 439, 92. Not bad. Also pin this. Next, I would want. Let me check with this. Okay. Or main.js. Cute cat. What happened? Okay, I guess this is something else. I need to open a new terminal so that it can have access directly to my file path, because this is a new file. Let's see. Color white, size 20. Good, man. Good, good. If I console not log mouse, I would have both. Same. So factory function is also over. Object literally is also over. Third one would be the constructor. This is the old method. Oh, so it's a function constructor. Mouse constructor would be good. Mouse constructor similar to a function, and you copy these things. Okay, the mouse. My touchpad is not good, so I have to bear with it. Remove these two lines. This also this. So now I'm left with these things. So I would say this dot color equals color and comma. I don't think comma would be the correct one here. What size equals size, comma is not the correct one. We are not creating JSON like thing, object thing here, comma. Here we are returning an object, right? Second one also we are returning, but here in the constructor we are not returning an object as per se. So commas won't be the right thing. Not wait, equals wait. Then hmm, mm, do I need to assign it to a function? Yeah, this is one of the doubts I have. Also in constructor function, we need to add function before left click and right click. But in the factory function, we just say left click, open close parenthesis, we'll open the brackets and we'll write. But in the constructor function, we'll have to define it like a function definition or an arrow function. Why? You can do it like that. I don't think you can do it like this because you need to assign this dot left click equals. Oh, you can do it, man. You can do it this dot right click equals color. This also works. So what you need to do is you need to convert this function definition into uh, in, into an arrow function kind of thing, where the arrow function, let me see again. Now you need not define it again. You can directly give it like this. This will work. This is one method, function definition, arrow method. Another method is also there. Yes, Gemini for it. Where are you, Gemini? Go to the end. Oh, in JavaScript, there are three ways to define a function, right? One is function definition, second one is function expression, third one is arrow function. Is there any other way to create a function? Come on, be fast. Mm, function declaration, the normal one. To go back. uh, function declaration is this one. Function expression with this. Arrow function with this. So I would like to use function declaration, function expression. Then click equals function. Yeah, works. Let me write comments for this. A function expression should be arrow function, and, and this would be function definition. So yeah, this is function definition. Okay, I think I covered all the 3 ways. You can create a function from a string also. Okay. Okay, it's not required for me. Hey there, your string option is expired. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, I need this. I need to rename it cat API. Funny. Why is it loading? I don't know. Okay, so what else we need to do here? Second one is complete, I guess. So I will create something happen. Okay, nothing to worry about, I guess. Nice. Second mouse equals, I would say mouse need to use new keyword. Mouse constructor inside it will give red 3 4 3 2 something. You need to take also na color size 8. So I'll hide these consoles. I will hide this one also. Not required. And output console of this one. Second mouse. See if it will work or not. Oh, okay, got you. One thing I learned, these two, these two are anonymous. We are anonymous anonymous function. So you can't expose these things. The cheapest ones, if the quality voice quality is good, is it bad, it's bad. Hello, 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 hello.